So let's begin with Module 1 on activating WSL and installing the Linux distro. So I'd like to start out with the beginning of with the end in mind, basically, and showing you what we're trying to achieve here. So I have Ubuntu 18 installed, so let me load that. So the first thing I need is my password. So after you restart the Windows computer, you need to first boot up Ubuntu. So that's what I'm doing right now. I have a script running that will kind of bootstrap the whole process, and once we're done, I have access to my dev environment. Here it is, and just to prove to you that it is indeed working, let me log into the browser. I'm using Laravel Valet, so I immediately have access to the dev domain or the test domain, and here we are. And as you can see, it is loaded, and it's relatively snappy. So let us now kind of rewind, and I'm going to walk you through the various steps in the next few modules, but let us start with the first step, which is to enable WSL on your Windows laptop. So the best way to do that is, or the fastest way in my opinion, is to first look up PowerShell, and you will need to run this as an administrator. Go ahead and click yes, and here we are. Give it a moment to start up. Let me see if I can zoom in here. Doesn't really allow me, but let me paste in the command that does the magic. Hit enter. And I already have WSL installed, so it's pretty fast. And you can see it's online, no restart required for me. And we are done with that. So the next step is actually to install your Linux distro of choice. So in order to do that, we have to go to the Microsoft Store. And if we search for Ubuntu, we will find a few versions. I have 18 installed, so I'm going to actually use 20. And let's do it. So here we have Ubuntu 20. It says I own this app because I installed it earlier just to test, but you just click on install. It took about 3 minutes last time to kind of start the whole process and download. Of course, this depends on the speed of your internet connection. Let's just jump to the end here. So with a little bit of Camtasia magic, here we have it. The product is installed. So now let's go ahead and launch. A little bigger for everyone. This does take a few minutes, so let me just tweak the fonts a little bit. Let's go with 24. So that took a few minutes, about 2 minutes, and now I have to put in my Unix username, which I will do, and my password. And here we are. We are now in Linux. So in the next video or in the next course or module, I will show you how to basically load everything you need, and instead of having you kind of manually load everything, I'm going to prepare a script that you can then download and install everything at once. So see you in the next module.